It was all based on, card games, board games. As you can see, the print on there is the Game of Life. And with me, I have my co-announcer, Gordon Granger.
Hello, folks.
You heard us last week and said you wanted more of it. So here we go. And Cottage running out onto the field. Let's get it.
Number 9 doing a few backflips.
Oh yeah. He's known for doing backflips coming out of that tunnel.
Wow, I never knew that. As you can see, everyone's getting lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Oh yeah, getting ready right here. This is the moment of truth. Coming down to the line, readying up the ball, getting ready to kick it on down that field, getting ready to start this homecoming game. Are you ready? Gordon, are you ready?
I am very ready.
I am probably more ready than you.
I doubt it. I've never been more ready than I am right now.
But see, I've been waiting on this all week long.
But I've been waiting on this all year long.
You didn't even know you were going to be here a year ago.
How do you even know that?
Anyway.
That's what I thought.
Moving on. Setting up the ball right there. All right, guys. So set the ball here. I'm going to smell it for a little bit as you can, yeah, just making sure it's all right, yeah. All right, good. And we're backing up. And you guys ready? I'm going to kick this ball, okay?
Your impressions are very, very good.
Please don't make fun of my impressions. I try.
I'm not making fun of you.
And there's the whistle. The referee's saying, go.
And he goes.
Oh, onside. And directly into his chest.
And he kneels
wow.
it.
I've never seen a kick like that. A line drive into number 8, Tony Pope's chest.
That was really, really fast.
That was epic.
That was an epic gamer moment right there.
We'd love to take a group picture behind the press box or Charles Durant Stadium side at the end of the first quarter. If you're a Illini, we would love to have you there. All right, Warrior Nation, it's showtime. That explosive Cottage Warriors offense is out on the field.
And we're starting off.
Oh, yes, sir. And there's a snap.
They're going to try to run it through.
Trying to go wherever he can.
And he made quite a few yards. Is that going to be a first down? No, I don't think it
no,
will.
It's not going to be a first down quite yet. It's going to be about a yard shy.
But it is quite close.
Oh, yeah. First down will be right there at that 50-yard line. And they're about
49-yard line. Actually, 48.
Well, yeah, the first down's
No, 49.
at the 50.
49.
But they're at the 49. But they're going to get it right here, I'm sure. It's passed off number 23. However, switched back to 7. Goes number 1 all the way down the field. Number 2 sitting out there ready. And there's a touchdown. Number 2, Samaria Rudolph, sitting down just out in the middle of nowhere, ready for it. Nobody was even covering him.
That was that was a great touchdown. I'm speechless
Honestly,
right now.
I mean, you see things like this from them every single week. They never fail to amaze us.
They really do. Every time that we get the ball, it's like we see something we've never seen before.
Exactly. I mean, classic example, that first kickoff, a line drive, and then a few plays in, literally 40 seconds into the game. They actually have a habit of doing that, scoring touchdowns with like seconds into a quarter, or seconds into the game rather.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy what Cottage Hill's been doing this season. Proves their athleticism and exactly why they're going 7-0 as of right now. Right now, speaking of 7-0, it is 7-0. Cottage Hill up 7 points with only 40 seconds into the game. It's actually wild to see what Cottage Hill has done this season. Yeah. Looking to make it 8-0 today.
Yeah, Choctaw better bring their A game. They better have some good offense if they even have a chance at doing this.
But I mean, what better time to have a 8-0 season? I mean, the first time. I mean, last week was the first time Cottage had ever gotten the season that they had going 7-0. But this week being their homecoming week, their homecoming game, just an even better way to keep that streak going. We'll see if they can actually keep that streak going. We don't want to call anything right now, knock on some wood. But we'll see what they can do. All right, they got the ball lined up right there, and they're ready to give it back to Choctaw. Number 9 is James Sherrod, kicking on down the field. 11 trying to pick up that ball, trying to find somewhere to go. But he's taken down very roughly.
Yeah.
He had like 3 or 4 people on him for that one tackle. He looked scared, honestly. Look, he didn't know where to go.
It really did. It looked like they're going to be down around like the 23-ish yard line. Or so it seems. Actually, closer to 22. And is now the first offensive play of the Choctaw Tigers. Let's see what they can bring to the field. And he charges straight up the middle, but he gets down as soon as he breaks through.
32 Kenny on the carry. Outside handoff. More defensive line going to get back to it. Here's a flag on the play. Looks like he'll go against the Tigers. It'll be a horse ball. That goes back to Tigers up 10, and they will replay first down. The ball will be spotted just inside the Tigers' own 10-yard line. As the Warriors lead, it's a little.
All right, well, that ball is going to be spotted right there inside of the Warriors' 10-yard line, like right on the yard line. We're going to see what they can do right here. They're going to hold them back. The ball's been. Oh wow! Okay, that ball was passed off, but immediately taken to the ground. Was
like
unable to do anything with that ball.
About a loss of 3 yards.
Yeah, that was a loss of about 3 yards right there.
They're getting really pushed back. They have like 7 yards left.
Yeah, it's it's second down, about 22 yards for the first down. We'll see what they can do here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to actually interact with us up here doing the broadcast and kind of give us some tips or just any kind of general feedback, you can go on Twitter and actually use the hashtag CHCA Media and followed by whatever the tweet may be, and we'll be able to see that. So, if you want to tweet at us and give us any kind of general feedback on the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. Remember that hashtag is hashtag CHCA Media.
You can really just send us anything you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be feedback. Anything that we can react to.
All right, they were actually pushed back, way far back, like into they're out in the end there. Oh, but number 3 has the ball, trying to find his way up the field, and he actually manages to get pretty far up the field for that first down.
Looks like he even got a first down.
Yeah, he definitely got that first down right there.
Just barely though. They're down so far.
Yeah, I mean he got it by about maybe 4 or 5 yards, but it doesn't matter how far you get it by. As long as you cross that line, it's a first down. That's all they care about right now.
That's all I would too. Going against their toughest opponent yet, most likely.
Probably the first undefeated team they've played all season.
Yeah, probably.
Back in the backfield, they were trying really hard to, get them down, but it appeared the ball had come out of his hands. But I'm pretty sure the ball. Oh, okay. The ball. They were acting like the ball had actually been marked down before the ball came out of his hands, but they're going to actually call it a fumble, and it's now Cottage Hill's ball. So,
Wow.
just, again, they never cease to amaze me on what goes on in this game. Just the strange plays and strange calls, but, you know, everything's working out in Cottage Hill's favor right now.
Yeah. Everything's just going wrong for the Choctaw. They already got 2 fouls, and they got a fumble.
I think it's a mental game right now. Cottage Hill's coming out here with the idea, you know, it's homecoming, and they're wanting to get this W. And speaking of W, number 1, Corey Alexander getting his way up the field, trying to find his way into the end zone. Did he make it? And yes, it is deemed a touchdown for the Cottage Hill Warriors. There we go. The time is only 8:19. We're less than 4 minutes into the game, and there's another touchdown for Cottage Hill Warriors. Score right now 13-0, about to make it 14-0. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's it's crazy what's going on, man.
So far, Choctaw hasn't even gotten past the 30-yard line.
They really haven't.
And not even the 50, including whenever they kick it.
And there's the kick. Oh, and it was actually not good. It was not good.
I think that's the first time this year that they've missed a kick.
Maybe. I can't verify that. However, all I know is that their kicker, number 9, James Sherritt's done fantastic this season. I think with the performance he's had so far, we can cut him a little slack on that one missed field goal. It's all right.
Yeah, most definitely.
Especially with a 13-point lead this early on in the game.
Yeah.
But like I was saying before I was interrupted by another touchdown, I think it's a mental game going on right now. You know, Cottage Hill with the mentality that, you know, it's homecoming week, homecoming game. They got to show off for all the alumni here tonight. They want to make sure that they keep their winning streak. They're playing extra hard, harder than they've played in previous games, I'm sure. So that's why they're out here making these plays. Again, 2 touchdowns this early on in the game, whereas Choctaw has the idea that, you know, Cottage Hill is an undefeated team, whereas they haven't even won a game yet. Kind of got that idea that it's very unlikely for them to win. However, it's anybody's game. It's all about skill, but at the same time, all they got to do is show off the skill that they do have, and, you know, like I said, anybody's game.
It really is.
It's just a mind game. If they can change the mentality that they have out on the field and just work their hardest, they could probably score some touchdowns out here.
Maybe so.
Which, I don't know. I have no doubt that they probably will score maybe once or twice. But Cottage Hill, like I said earlier, playing harder tonight than they have in any other game. They've worked 110% in all the other games, but tonight probably 120, considering the crowd that's out here.
Most definitely. And also, them scoring would be a great feat, because I think there's only been one other team that's actually scored on CHCA this year.
Actually, not exactly. I think there was...
Scored a touchdown.
Right. I think there was 2 or 3 games, actually, but they've only scored 1 touchdown. There's... I don't believe... I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure there's not been a team to score double digits on Cottage Hill this season.
There is not. Well, there has been one where they scored 10.
They did score 10, so that means they got a touchdown and then most likely got a field goal.
Yes.
Trying their hardest to get up the field, managed to make it past their first marker. However, they're still about 8 yards from a first down. 2nd and 8 right here.
Yes. Hopefully the Choctaw don't get any more fouls.
And there's a snap, the ball going around the backside, and once again, I think they just... Cottage Hill must be psychic and just know where everyone's going to be at every time, because, I mean, they're just sitting there ready on every side of the line, just ready to take these guys down, not letting them go anywhere. I mean, I say not going anywhere, but that was a gain of about 2 yards right there. still 3rd and 6. They have to get 6 yards right here. They have to get a first down right here, unless they want to be crazy and go for it. But I'm gonna doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, they might just go for it, though, considering how far they're down and how much they need this.
We still have the entire game. Oh, and there was a struggle trying to get that ball into the quarterback's hands right there. And that was just the tiny little error that allowed number 8, Tony Pope, to get on through that line and take him down before he could even recover that ball. The Tigers did manage to recover it, however, could not get it anywhere.
It is now 4th down, and most likely going for the punt, considering how much yards they just lost.
Exactly.
And it looks like maybe there's a foul or something. Oh, a timeout on Choctaw. Most likely.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to remind you the Twitter account for CHCA Media is not 100% right now. We don't have access to the full account right now, so instead of sending it directly to the CHCA Media account, just send out a regular tweet using hashtag CHCA Media. Therefore, it would be public for everybody, and it would be easy for us to see it.
Thank you in advance.
We're going to be working this next upcoming week to make sure that account is not private, so that anybody can send a tweet to us. But for right now, just use hashtag CHCA Media. And that's for all general feedback and comments and tips that you want to give us up here in the booth.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
And there's the punt, really going nowhere, honestly.
And they didn't even manage to get past the 30-yard line.
Honestly, I mean,
It was a bad pass to him, though, because it bounced on the ground first before the punter could get it.
oh, did it? I didn't see that.
It did. It bounced on the ground before he could get it, and then the Warriors just overpowered them.
Yeah. Anyway, so that ball is going to be marked right there at about the 26-yard line. Honestly, that was the Tigers' really only attempt to try to get that ball down the field, try to get it as far away from their end zone as possible, but they failed to do so. Cottage only 26 yards from a touchdown. Number 1, Corey Alexander, trying to find somebody to throw it to, being chased around the field, and the ball is thrown. However, nobody is there for the ball. I think number 2, Samaria Rudolph, was supposed to be the one receiving that ball. However, he was not quick enough.
Nope, not quick enough.
Corey Alexander was kind of pressured into that throw. If he had been given a little bit more time, maybe the line would have blocked just a little bit longer. He would have had time to let Samario stabilize and be ready to receive that ball. However, it was deemed incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 yards. And once again being pressured, trying to find someone to throw it to, and he does end up making a throw to number 12. About 3 yards short of a first down. Sorry, that was number 13, not 12. It was number 13.
And it looks like the Warriors are down at the 50-yard line. 49.
Yes, that was a hefty penalty right there. Cottage marked down to the 40-yard line.
Or was it? It doesn't seem like he can get that much of a penalty.
And trying to find someone to throw it to, however, unable to. Taken down. That was a loss of a few yards right there.
There's also a foul on...
Oh, is there a flag on the field?
There was a flag.
I did not see that
It
flag.
looks like it was a flag on offense. A fumble.
Oh, man.
Tigers recovered.
Yeah, there was a fumble on that play. I kind of heard some yelling out there. It sounded like it had been a fumble. But it has been confirmed it was a fumble. Tigers ball. Crazy that the farthest they've made it up the field was actually on a fumble recovery and not even on actual runs. So
Yeah.
we'll see what they can actually do here if they can run that ball any farther.
Yes. The only reason it actually got up there was because of penalties.
You're right. And throwing it on down the field, and again, nobody is there ready for that ball. Throwing it a little bit too far. It was intended for number 8. Just a little bit too far over his head. He's covered very well by number 7. Pretty sure number 7, that's Eric Gibbs. I could be wrong, though. I'm fairly certain that's Eric Gibbs.
Well, I believe you.
Middle of the first quarter. Black and Cheney in the back.
It is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it's about 2nd and 10 right here. One thing I've noticed about the Tigers is they're having some difficulty on their snaps. It appears that whoever's snapping the ball is throwing it too low for the quarterback. It's almost touching the ground before the quarterback can even make contact with the ball. Yeah, it's just something I've noticed.
I've noticed that as well. I haven't really seen a good one in a while. A good.
Maybe something they
Snap,
can work
that
on
is.
in practice.
Maybe so.
Anyway, 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And that one didn't even get through.
And you're right. That'll make it 4th down.
Yes,
It's
it
actually
will.
11 yards.
For the Warriors. The call is going to be a false start.
Oh, there's a flag on the
false
play, and it was a
start.
false start. All right.
Tigers on 3rd and 9. And make it 3rd and longer.
Yeah. It was a false start on the Tigers. So,
It
well,
was a false start in the Tigers, and they still didn't even get it through. What could have happened?
trying to decide what the penalty is, or even if it even was a penalty.
It looks like they're moving it up 5 yards. It might have been on us.
No, it's right where the ball was previously, but they're trying to decide. And yes, it was marked as a false start. Yeah, but it's only a 5-yard penalty. It's not that big of a deal. Still making it 3rd and 15 for the Tigers.
They need to do something here. And we'll see if they can get that. I got a good snap this time. We'll see if this works.
Trying to make it on down the field, but again,
A
that
bad
quarterback,
pass.
he just doesn't really know where to throw it.
It looks like he can't throw that far.
He can
but-
definitely throw that far. It's just a matter of aiming it and making sure it's on target.
Yeah, just not very accurate at the longer range. Although I don't blame him. It is kind of hard.
Not able to connect with the intended receiver. So it'll bring up 4th down for the Tigers. As their special teams unit comes out again. It'll be the running back Tank that deep to punt.
And they're gonna go for it right here. 4th and 15. They want to go for this because they have really nothing else to do. Trying to get as far up the field as possible. However, he is making it through. Did he actually get a first down?
He did not get a first down. He was very close. He got around the 36-yard line. And it is now the Warriors' ball.
It's actually called
37-yard line.
37-yard line. So close to that first down, yet so far. Anyway, the Warriors trying their hardest. The Tigers trying their hardest to get it up the field, however, unable to do so. They did very well on that last run right there, but unable to get that first down.
Yes.
It's been a turnover. Cottage Hill's ball marked at the 37-yard line. This is the farthest Cottage Hill's had to run this game. Let's see what they can do on this drive. Throwing it way on down the field right there, and it was
denied by
Yeah.
number 11, putting up good defense on Choctaw Tigers.
There you go, number 11. for the Tigers was able to deflect that ball from number 7 Eric Gibbs, rendering it incomplete.
Eric Gibbs would have caught that ball. Who knows what would have happened?
Oh, for sure a touchdown. I have no doubt. Eric Gibbs is one of the fastest men that I know on that team.
One of. They're all pretty fast.
Oh, for sure.
At least the fast ones. Well, that's kind of contradictory to some extent.
Quite.
And it was an incomplete pass
that
on
was,
the Warriors.
That was kind of a weird play there. He was the Tigers managed to get around the defense or the line rather so quickly that number 1 Corey Alexander was really kind of shocked, didn't know what to do, and just kind of launched that ball. Tried to get it to somewhere, but unable to. And nobody was quite ready for that play. That was good on the Tigers. But they'll make up for it right here.
They must. And it looks like he's gonna get down pretty far.
Yeah, number 23, Grant Woodruff. He's a pretty tall guy, strong guy. Getting way up the field. Gain of about 6 or 7 yards on that play.
He did really good last game. Last game that we played, he ran most of our yard. Well, about half.
But there is a flag on the play right
So
there.
it seems.
It's actually going to stay. The ball's going to stay where it was. And it was actually on Cottage Hill, so that's going to be about, well, yeah, 10-yard penalty.
And that's a lot of penalty right there.
Yeah, I don't really know exactly what the penalties to yard loss is. I'm just going to make the assumption that it was holding, because I know false start's 5, but I'm going to assume holding maybe 10 yards, given the different severities.
Yes. And it looks like they're going for it.
Oh yeah, for sure. 3rd down, they got to go for it. Oh, almost tripped up, but he keeps on going. Oh, so far down. Nobody's going to touch this guy. He's making his way up the field, almost making it to the end zone. But he's going to be pushed out of bounds at what looks like the 15. Actually, no, the 21-yard line? Yeah, 21-yard line.
And that was a great play by the Warriors.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
One of the best of this game so far. And that's saying something right there.
Yeah, that was a solid. What would you want to call that? Maybe a 65, 70-yard run right there by number 1 Corey Alexander.
I don't remember where we started, but if I did, I would do the math.
65 to 70 yards, give or take a yard.
Most likely. I put all of my trust in you.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. Anytime.
All right, Cottage Hill getting ready right here. Small timeout called, but sitting in that huddle ready for the next play. Cottage Hill so close to the end zone, looking to make it 19-0 or potentially 20-0 if James Sherrod will make up for the last missed field goal. We'll see what he does.
Yes, we will indeed.
Again, we're 20. I can't tell if that is marked down at the 20-yard line or the 21. Either way, still pretty close to the end zone.
It really is. Brad, do you think we'll make it?
I have no doubt. Oh, and there's a flag on the play.
And we'll see what the call is. It'll be a legal substitution against the Tigers.
Oh, man. Okay, illegal substitution against the Tigers. That is a 5-yard penalty, and that ball is marked right down on the 15-yard line.
First and 5 for the Warriors.
And And, oh, we're unable to see because of the windowsill. But that is a touchdown for the Warriors. I mean, they had one play to do it, and they did it. No doubt. Cottage Hill right now 19-0 with about 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And that kick is good. 20-0 Cottage Hill Warriors. I want to give a big shout out to Greg Golden, watching from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Thank you so much for supporting the Cottage Hill Warriors, partnered with Seymour for your viewing experience of the Cottage Hill homecoming game.
We really do thank you, Greg. Or Mr. Greg, as I should say.
And there it goes, going on down the field. And he's trying to find somewhere to go. But again, Cottage Hill just sitting there, ready to stop him. Took a few guys that time to take him down, but still got him down right there at the 26-yard line. I'm going to call 26-yard line. It's really kind of interesting to have these camera angles from up here because of the bleachers. You're unable to see part of the field. It's kind of hard to call where the ball goes down.
But your assumption seems quite accurate.
Yes.
So. Well, it looks like your assumption was quite wrong. It is on the what looks like 30-yard line, or almost 30.
Oh, well, actually, you're right. My bad.
Well, I saw the 26 too, so
Yeah.
you know it's pretty close.
We just kind of look for where a group comes out of and kind of make an assumption based off of that. But a timeout has been called.
On the Tigers.
Yeah, timeout from the Tigers. Gotta get ready in that.
C.
CC.
We'd like to thank some of our bronze sponsors, Cottage Animal Clinic, McFadden Engineering, Gulf Coast Pediatrics, Door and Gutter Pro, Magnolia Mortgage, the PM Group, the University of Mobile, the First Bank, Hicks and McMurray Orthodontics, Bay Implant Dentistry, and a special thank you to Jeff Chesney for his photography tonight of homecoming and the field. It'll be first and 10 for the Tigers after that timeout. The ball will be spotted on their own 30-yard line. This was looking for a man intended for the tank on the far side of the field.
And it looked like an incomplete pass.
But not able to connect as Evans ensured no connection on the far side. Looking second and 10 for the Tigers.
And there's the snap, trying to find somewhere to go. Unable to. Number 5 taken down by number 10. It's number 11. Sorry, number 11, Caleb Gartman. That man's like 6'4". He's huge. But, yeah, that was a sack by Caleb Gartman with a loss of about 6 yards on that play.
It'll be 2nd and 16 for the Tigers. That'll be 3rd and 16.
Oh, I don't know what I just saw there. It looked like number 3 had a false start, but I guess they didn't catch it. And Cottage Hill's not catching him either. Going on down the... Oh, but he is taken down.
And that was a great run.
That was quite a run, but I swear, oh, he's kind of limping off the field, it looks like. Oh, no, he's fine. But, I don't know. I kind of saw a false start there. But the refs didn't see it, so maybe my eyes are bad, but... It doesn't matter. The Tigers got pretty far up the field right there. That's the longest run of this game.
Well, actually, we had one longer
Sorry,
one.
the longest run by the Tigers this game.
Yes, maybe even in their season. I don't know what their season looks like.
Maybe in their season, too. But anyway, with 30 seconds left in this quarter, we'll see what they can do right here.
We will. And another...
They got to go pretty far for this, and again, that quarterback just throwing into the abyss. There's nobody there.
I think that one was kind of the snap's fault, because that one, like, went across the ground yet again.
Did it really?
It really did. It just kind of dragged
I
across
kind of
it.
stopped paying attention to his snaps because I just figured they would be on the ground most of the time. But
That one was a
I didn't
quite
mean,
bad one.
I didn't mean that to sound rude, but honestly, I mean, that's something that the coaches might want to work on in practice.
Most definitely.
Also maybe work on some high intensity situations. There again, the ball on the ground.
The ball, that time it wasn't as bad as the last time, but it was still, like, on the ground.
I mean, now that I've noticed it, I'm not going to be able to unsee it.
Yes,
Unless they were to fix that. But another thing that they could work on maybe is, high intensity situations where, you're getting surrounded by opposite players and, just trying to figure out where to throw it. He just ends up throwing it to wherever his mind thinks there is somebody. But, I mean, that opens up so much risk for an interception. You don't want to be doing that. You want to try to find somebody that's close to you that you feel like could potentially catch that ball or just go down. Just get rid of that ball. Try to get it as close to somebody as possible without, being charged for intentional grounding.
Most definitely. Looks like the quarter's over, as you can see.
Yeah, the first quarter now over. Resetting that clock for 12 minutes. And the score is currently 20-0. Cottage Hill up 20. And there's the ball trying to do something with it. Oh, and it's incomplete. I was kind of hoping it actually caught that. I was hoping he'd actually caught that and, actually dropped it to make it a fumbled ball. However, that is not the case. It's 4th down and 11 yards. And they're going to go for it, it looks like. We'll see what they can do. They're not even going to attempt a field goal. They're just going to go as far down the field as they can. But that's an interception by Cottage Hill. And he's going to nonchalantly just kind of run past everybody. Nobody can catch up to him. Oh, and that's gone.
That is a
all
touchdown.
the way gone.
And there we go. And it is now 27-0. Looking to make it, or 26-0, looking to make it 27-0.
You're right, you're right. I mean, I'm at a loss for words right now. Cottage Hill, again, did I not say at the beginning of this game that that's something that Cottage Hill has done quite frequently these past games that we've broadcasted, where like the first play into the quarter, the first play into the game, the first play is always going to be one of their best plays. They end up scoring almost every time. It's quite something to see.
It really is, Brett.
But anyway, number 9, James Sherritt, getting ready for this ball. We're gonna see what he can do. He missed the last one, but there's only been a few that he's missed. Well, that one was good. However, there is a flag on the play.
And who could it be on?
We're about to find out.
On the defense side.
Offsides against the Tigers. All right, well, there's another attempt. Maybe you can make 2 in a row. And that he did. The ball even going over the safety net and into the darkness of the forest out there. But anyway, yeah, that is deemed good.
That one.
Yeah, the ball is deemed good. 27-0. This quickly into the game.
Yes, indeed. If we keep scoring like this game might even get into the 60s.
Honestly, Cottage Hill highest scoring game this season was 54 points. What a great time to actually beat that record, the season record of 54 points in a game. Maybe reaching into the 60s. We'll see what happens.
This homecoming game
Hill definitely has the skill, and the camaraderie among the teammates is outstanding. They definitely can do this. It's just a matter of if the Tigers are going to step up both their defense and offense. They need to really step up both in order to stop the Warriors, because there is no stopping that train.
Yes, obviously right now their offense and defense is not working very well against the Warriors, so they're going to need to step that up, most definitely. And it looks like we'll be going for the kickoff.
And there's the kick.
A long one.
Down the field. And
he's going to run it straight through.
He's going to try his best to get to that line.
And he got to the 30.
It's almost the same every time. They get blocked. And they get down so early in the ends on the field that, they, based on their yardage, or their average yards per carry, it's not looking so good when they get this far down the field.
Yeah.
They're marked right down at
29.
I think we'll call it the 30 though. I think it's marked down right there at the 30-yard line. So that means they got a whole 70 yards before that end zone.
Yeah, but this is probably one of the best that they've received so far. The last few times it's barely gotten past the 20. Well, actually no, last time I got to the 29, so I guess it's about the same as last time.
You're right. Yeah, there's a timeout called on the field.
This is like the second timeout that they've called this game. They're calling their timeouts pretty quick.
Second place, the juniors, and in first place, the sophomores. Thank you, students and faculty, for making our homecoming incredible here on the hill.
Alright, timeout is up. There's no time to be out of this game. We're going straight back into it. 11 minutes and 11 seconds left in this second quarter.
So it seems. Well, so it is. Another low snap.
Yeah, it's passed off. Trying to get as far up the field. Oh, it's slammed to the ground right there, as you can see. Oh,
But it
and that's
was
a flag.
foul. Probably on us Warriors.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be on number 3. Yeah.
Looks like they'll be down at the place where they originally
Well, we're not sure
were.
just yet. Yes, it was on the Warriors, and 15-yard penalty.
15 yards. That's a lot of yards. They'll get a first down too.
Well, it was still first down.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not quite sure what the penalty was, but if I had to assume, it was probably the, I guess you would call it unsportsmanlike conduct.
Maybe it was that like big tackle that just
Yeah,
like
he,
slammed that man on the ground.
Slammed him to the ground after the play had been, after the play had ended. Again, trying his best to get up that field, but unable to. Cottage trying to do their best to stop him. Did fantastic on that. Only a gain of about 2 yards on that play.
Yep. Cottage Hill's doing just as well as they have been.
Alright, and there's the snap, and it's passed off, trying to get through the line. I mean, there's nothing they can do. I don't think they've even managed to get past the line once on a passing play. I mean, sorry, on a running play. On the passing plays they've actually gone pretty far down the field. I think the longest one they've had this game was about a 70-yard run. Maybe a 60 to 70
It was
yard
probably
run.
closer to 60.
Yeah, it was something along those lines. That was on passing, though. Their running plays are not very good tonight.
At least the ones that run up the middle. But these last few snaps have been pretty good. Let's see if they can keep it up. And I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
I spoke too soon.
Number 11 kind of doesn't know where to go.
And
Ball has
it's
been
a fumble.
fumbled.
And
It's been
is
recovered by the Cottage
the
Warriors.
And it is our ball at the 30-yard line.
Yes, that will be
Doing pretty
directly
well.
on the 30-yard line.
Yes, it will. All right, looking for our 4th touchdown tonight. No doubt in my mind we'll get it.
On that fumble recovery right there, it was number 55, Cam Rogers. You haven't seen. We haven't talked about him much this season, but he's always out on that field, always doing a great job.
Yes, he is.
So anyway, he got to show off tonight for the homecoming game with that nice fumble recovery. Anyway, Cottage Hill's ball again. Corey Alexander throwing it way on down the field. Who's there?
And it was caught as
He
you
caught the
cannot
ball.
see, but because of the
Sadly the
little
windowsill's
panel.
in the way, but that was Samario Rudolph down in the
Number
end
2.
zone, ready to catch that ball, and sure enough, he did. Never fails to do his absolute best, and showing that tonight in the game. Such a fantastic play. I really didn't know anybody was down there. But I mean, I guess he can just teleport down there, right? I mean,
Yeah,
with his
he's
amazing
got-
speed, I mean, you could basically call it teleportation.
Yeah, some kind of superpower. Freak of nature, as you could say. Got about 8.5 minutes left, and it is currently, I think, 34-0.
Yeah, that kick right there was deemed no good. Now the score will be 33
33 now.
to 0. Cottage Hill currently looking for a shutout. I don't want to speak too soon on that, but as the score stands right now, 33-0.
Yes, and we still have 8.5 minutes left in this quarter.
Which that brings me to my next point. 8.5 minutes in this quarter. And in the second quarter. This is still the first half of the game. We still have pretty much 2 3/4 more quarters left to go. It, like I said early on in the game, it is anybody's game tonight.
Well, at this point, I think it's very much biased to the Cottage Hill Warriors right now. But if they can do something by halftime, the Tigers can turn it around maybe by halftime. Things might
maybe at
go
halftime
better.
they can get a nice pep talk from the coach and motivate them to do some better coverage on the defense, maybe some
better snaps.
maybe some better snaps. But anyway, there's their next attempt trying to find their way through the line, but again unable.
Like right at the 30-yard line. It's like every single time.
Every single time they recover that ball, and they're trying to get their way up the field from a punt return, and they always seem to go down at that 30-yard line. I don't know.
The
what
Warriors
it
are
is.
just waiting for them right there every single time.
It's a tiger magnet, man.
Really is. Just a trap. It's like a bear trap, but for tigers.
A tiger trap. I think if it's a bear trap for tigers, you could just call it a tiger trap. Because that's kind of a long name, bear trap for tigers.
Well, yeah, it is, but it kind of gets the point across, doesn't it?
Yeah, but, I mean, if it's a bear trap for tigers, then it's for tigers. Why would you say a bear trap? You'd say a tiger trap.
Because a tiger trap kind of like leads you to think it's more like a cage, kind of.
Does
But
a tiger trap even exist? That's besides the point. There's a game going on right here, and we're going to cover it.
There really is.
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, but now it's 2nd and 8. Or maybe, 2nd and 8, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
I'm not doing this.
Okay. Good snap. Will it happen? I believe in them. And that one was decent. And he's not going to make it past where they started, but oh wow.
They were unable to bring him down, but it was a loss of yards.
It was most definitely.
3rd and 8 right here. We'll see what they can do. They've actually been known these past few times to make it to 4th down and still go for it. You don't see that a lot when people are on 4th down and go for it. They normally punt it off to try to get as far away from their end zone as possible. They did that one time and only managed to kick the ball about 20 yards. I guess that's why they go for it. Speaking of going for it, way on down the field, and again, that quarterback cannot, he's having some difficulty aiming, trying his best to find the trajectory and put it straight into his arms. Always manages to throw it a little too far. Yeah, it's 4th down and 8 yards to go. I'm interested in seeing, are they going to go for it again? Because that seems to be the trend here, that whenever they get to 4th down, they go for it. And it looks
It's not working.
Looks like they're not going to be doing that. It looks like they're going to be punting it off. We'll see how far this ball gets this time.
Yes, indeed we will.
And there's the kick. Again, not going too far. I mean, it did go farther than it did the first time, but still not too far. I think the ball actually ended up going out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Actually, no, at the 35. So you can see the referee standing right there.
I don't think it's all of the fault of the kicker. I think it's more of the snapper's fault, because as you can see this time, if you paid attention, it was really low, and he had to go bend down really low, and it almost like touched his feet. And so he had to bring it up, and then he was kind of pressured, and he just kind of,
Tried to set it up real quick. That's why I like having a second pair of eyes up here. I don't notice that kind of stuff, but I'm glad you do.
Thank you.
It's just some of the small things that you notice. It really brings the team down.
Really does. And it looks like he's going to keep on running.
Here. Yeah, there's no stopping him.
Except for the out of bounds. And the fence.
Yeah, the only thing that's really keeping the Cottage Hill Warriors from making a touchdown on every play is pretty much the out of bounds line.
So it seems. They're good at pushing him out of bounds, but so far I haven't seen any true blocks
It's almost
yet.
like they're scared of the flip.
Yeah. But would Warriors beat Tigers?
Honestly, I think so. I mean, think about it. I mean, if I think in the Bible there's quite a few stories of a warrior beating a lion, or a tiger. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I would have no doubt. They're having so much trouble getting him down. They laid hands on him like really early on, but he still managed to get about 15 yards with them trying their best to get him down.
Grant Woodruff really playing a good game out here.
Like I was telling y'all earlier, Grant Woodruff, an outstanding player this entire season, doing so well.
Especially last game. He did outstanding last game.
I mean, he's a tall guy, big guy, hard to get him down, and just a good athletic guy all around. Oh no! And I just realized there was a flag on the play. I didn't even see the flag on the field.
I didn't either. I
Oh,
really
man.
didn't either.
Those darn things, so hard to see.
Darn flags.
Anyway, that
Looks like they're gonna have to go.
that's actually gonna be
way back.
Yeah, that's a penalty. It was holding, so that's gonna be like a 20-yard penalty right there. So what we
it
thought was a
seems.
first down is, it still is first down, but wait, where's the ball? There it is.
They even faked
And
you
it
out.
was incomplete. Yeah, they Cottage Hill doing very well with their fakes. Even faked out the cameraman.
Which is you.
No, it's not. I'm not the cameraman.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's gonna be a second down and still about 30 yards till the first down.
And they're gonna pass it to Woodruff again. And it looks like he's gonna go down, looking to go all the way.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely got that first
And
down
he's
and
gonna
found
go
a
all the
hole.
way.
And there it is, all the way down the field. Number 23, Grant Woodruff.
And it is now 39-0, looking to make it 40.
This is crazy.
This is really
I don't
a
even
crazy
know
game.
what I'm watching right now.
Honestly,
39.
it's not even halftime. If they bring out 40 points in the next half, we'll have 80 points.
I doubt that's gonna happen, but you never know.
You never know.
I think this is insanity what I'm watching here. 4.5 minutes left in this second quarter, and it's already 39-0. I mean, this is unheard of.
This is really unheard of. I've never even heard of a game going above 50, except for that other one that we played.
Yeah,
Nah.
54 points. That's a stretch. Most of the time.
Whoa.
Oh no, number 9, James Sherrod with another incomplete ball. That's actually 3 in a row that he's missed.
it's
I guess he's kind of getting nervous out there, but I don't blame him. I mean, with the score being how it is, I mean, it's wild to think. You know, this be 39-0.
Yeah, we're really killing it out there. Good job, Warriors.
I mean, I wasn't expecting that. On our math test, we had to predict the score of the game tonight, and I think I may have put 42-7.
I put 35-7.
So I already know I got mine wrong.
Yes, me too. They've already beat 35. Maybe they'll score a touchdown, and then we'll have one part right.
We'll see. But I don't care about my bonus points at this point. I just want to see how far Cottage Hill can go with this. I mean, 39-0 this early on in the game. They still have the entire second half, plus a little bit extra in this second quarter. I'm excited to see what they have.
As am I. Looks
That
like
ball
the
is going to
kicks-
be marked out of bounds right there at the 20-yard line. 15-yard line, sorry.
Yes, it looks like they're going to have it down at the 25-yard line or so.
No, it was marked down at the 15-yard line right there.
But whenever it's out of bounds, they place it somewhere else. 30-yard line, it looks
Oh,
like.
I thought they had touched it. That's
No,
what
they
I
had
thought.
not touched it. Or
You're right.
it kind of
It's
looked like
actually
they did,
marked
but
right there at the 30, as you can see.
it looked like they touched it kind of, but I mean, I guess not. Oh, the
Like I said,
35-yard line. My bad.
Yeah, like I say, these bleachers that are in front of us, it's kind of hard to determine what's going on with the ball if it's so close to our sideline.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just as long as we can see the other half, we'll be grateful for what we have.
Exactly.
And another low snap by the Tigers.
I mean, if you could see number 5 right there, if you could kind of see his demeanor as he kind of handed that ball off, he looked defeated almost, like as if he's giving up. He's actually
being
being
subbed
traded
out.
off the field right now.
So is number 3.
Maybe he's just tired and wants to take a little break, but he seemed defeated right there. You
Oh,
can't.
he's coming back out.
Oh, I saw somebody come onto the field.
They also said that number 3, so it's probably for number 3.
Oh, I
then.
see. Okay. He just had to have a little talk with the coach real quick. Play
Yes.
clock still running out. 2 seconds to go, and there's the
Low
hut.
snap
They had to get
again.
out as fast as possible. And again, too far above his head, unable to catch that ball.
And it
Yeah,
was-
they had to get that ball out of there as fast as possible. There was 1 second left on that play clock when they got it out.
It's still 2 and 10. And there was supposedly a penalty called on the Tigers, but it looks like it was declined. And it is now 3rd and 10.
And there's the snap, and
Low snap.
again, too far above his head. Oh, he was so far out there, almost got it. That was number 7, Eric Gibbs, with that dive for the ball. Almost a diving catch, would have been intercepted. Bounced right out of his hands, though.
As it did.
So close. So close.
So close, yet no cigar. But we don't smoke on our campus.
Yeah, no cigars out here. That was actually a pretty decent snap right there. I just noticed that. Again,
I wasn't paying attention to that one.
yeah, you were talking about snaps in the past, and now I can't help myself but to look and notice what the snap's looking like almost every time now.
Yes, me as well. And it looks like it's going to be a first for the Warriors at the 35-yard line.
You are correct about that, sir.
Actually, I'm not. It's going to be a 37-yard line.
You're correct about that statement, then.
Let's hope I am. Or not.
You know what? Just whatever gets the Cottage Hill Warriors as close to that end zone as they possibly can. I think that's going to be by the works of Samaria Rudolph. Oh, and a false start on the Tigers right there, as you saw. That was easy to determine.
That really was.
Now, offsides, I'm pretty sure that's only a 5-yard penalty. And that is correct. It's only a 5-yard penalty. Making the play now. 2nd and 5.
Yes. Yes, that's what it looks like.
Only a minute and a half left in this quarter. We'll see what they can do.
We will see what they can do.
I mean, it's going to be very difficult for the Tigers to even get that ball and score with the minute and a half left. Cottage Hill still with the potential of scoring another.
And it looks like we
number
might.
8, Tony Pope, going
Number
all the way to
2.
the end zone. Is he going to make it in? And he sure did. That's another touchdown.
It's actually
for the
number
Warriors.
2, Samaria Rudolph.
Oh, is it number 2?
It is number 2.
All right, that's number 2. It kind of, and from my position, looked like it was number 8. I was having trouble looking at the jersey number, but that is number 2. Samaria Rudolph, again, just amazing plays all season long. Score right now with 55 seconds left in the second quarter. The score is now 45-0.
Looking to make it 46.
46. James Sherrod looking to redeem himself. 3 goals missed in a row, but we'll see what he can do here.
And it looks like he'll make it this time.
Well, he did make it that time.
But this time it is a foul on the play.
Offsides against the Tigers. And it was declined.
It was declined. So is it good?
Well, I'm actually not sure about that. We'll see.
It's almost like they're trying.
Okay,
it
it has been actually reviewed, and the kick is good. The score is now 46-0 with 55 seconds left in this quarter. Let's see what's going to happen if the Tigers manage to actually score any kind of points. May it be a field goal or a touchdown. It doesn't matter. It will be a miracle if they can make it in 55 seconds.
Yes, it will.
Now, I say that, it has been done in the past.
It has been. It has been most definitely. And it is now currently 46-0. And if the Warrior... We still have 55 seconds left in the second quarter. We still have the whole second half to go. If we score just as much as we do so far in the second half, it'll be 92-0.
92. I don't think that's ever been done by anybody in the history of anything.
I don't either.
You know, there's always a first time.
There really is.
For the score.
Looking to break some world records out here.
I mean, I wonder what the record is for the highest score in a high school football game.
Why don't I just Google that right now?
Please do. I'm actually curious to know. And the kick is going down the field. Oh, struggling to pick it up. Took him a few attempts, but he got it. And he's actually going farther than they've ever gone before on a punt return, managing to make it down to about the 40-yard line.
And I have finished Googling it, and it is currently the world record right now. The highest scoring game is 99-81.
Wow. So wait, both teams scored very high in that game. That's wild.
That is really, really, really weird.
99-81 in a high school football game. Cottage chill. I'd be excited if they actually broke that. Imagine if you were that school, though, getting 99 points.
And then the other team getting 81. Oh, so close.
Right? But imagine being 1 point off from 100.
Oh, never mind. It looked...
All right, well, the ball has been marked down right there, but it doesn't matter. The quarter's over. Ladies and gentlemen, the score right now, end of the second quarter, end of the first half, 46-0.
Oh. I actually take that back. There is a higher football game.
And what's that?
It is 256-0, the highest recorded score in the history of American football in 1926.
Are you serious?
I am completely serious.
There must have been some kind of rule that wasn't in place yet to allow them to get that high. 256 points. That almost seems unreasonable.
It really does. I would have.
But anyway.
That's.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is now halftime for the Warriors, 46-0. A spectacular gameplay we've seen today, and we're gonna have a little halftime show, and they're gonna have some of the seniors come out on the field and celebrate them for the homecoming night, kind of celebrating the fall sports. So we're going to go take a short break, and we're going to leave this here for you. Be sure to tune in back in about 20 minutes when halftime is up, and we will begin coverage of the second half of this game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is the beginning of the second half of the Cottage Hill Warriors. Cottage Hill lining up the ball right here. And he's managing to get through, but I spoke a little bit too soon. He's actually brought down right there, right before the 30-yard line. That was actually a pretty good run right there. Managed to make it right beneath the 30-yard line. Again, like we had said before in the first half, that's their average for a punt return, is getting right to about the 30-yard line before being brought down.
Takes the pitch off the far side, but wrapped up quickly. I believe that was Eric Gibbs finishing off the tackle.
And it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 3. Oh, 2nd and 2. 1.
2nd and 1, man, right there. 1 yard. Getting very, very close right there. I almost thought they were going to make it, being completely honest. But they have only 1 yard to go. Cottage Hill, however, with their defense playing so well this entire season, but particularly in this game very well, who knows, they might be able to hold them that 1 yard.
For those of you tuning in just now, it is currently 46-0, Warriors in the lead.
That is correct. 46-0. Cottage Hill in the lead. Cottage Hill doing fantastic in that first half. We have just begun the second quarter. The second half, the beginning of the third quarter. The Tigers did not score one single point in that first half. Cottage Hill, 46. And there's the little pass right there, trying to make his way up the field. They've obviously had some sort of a pep talk or something before the game. During that halftime, because they're actually doing pretty good right here. The Tigers' offense making their way on down the field.
They're doing
as it appears
quite
right
well.
now. Yeah, as it appears right now, they're doing very well. It might just be a little bit of hype coming back into the game, trying their best to make up for what they did in the first half.
So we're going to get a first down again.
Yeah, they have for sure made that first down. All right, first down for the Tigers right here.
The 38-yard line. That was a terrible snap.
Oh yeah, well I guess they didn't say anything about the snapping that was going on in the first half.
Yeah, so far they've all been low, but this one was not good at all.
Oh no, not at all.
They need to get that up. You know, I actually saw a documentary a while ago on
Did you?
a guy who was blind, and he plays the nose guard right there. And
Did you?
He can
I actually think I know that.
Yeah, he snaps actually pretty well.
Does he?
He might need to take
maybe,
lessons.
Yeah, maybe he should come and train the Tigers nose guard.
Yes, that might work.
Maybe give him some tips and tricks on where to look and where to snap the ball.
Yes, that'd be quite helpful.
There is a player down on the field for the Tigers right there. It appears
So
to
it
be.
seems.
I can't get a visual.
Number
on
52
the number.
is what it looks like.
Oh, 52?
52. I don't know what is wrong, because he was able to run back, and now he's just face down on the ground.
He seems to be moving his head all right, kind of on his stomach. Now I'm rolling over to his back. I'm going to assume that he was dead-legged, but we're gonna hope the best for him. Hopefully he stands up here in a minute.
As you can see, his teammates kneeling for him.
Teammates just want to make sure he's doing all right, taking a kneel for him. I actually didn't know this until just recently, but I know there's a bunch of players in the Cottage Hill side that whenever a player goes down on the field and they're on the ground kneeling, there's a bunch of them that actually sit down there and they pray for whoever's been injured on the field. And a lot of times they end up coming off the field and doing better, and a lot of the cases end up actually making their way back into the game later on. But I do know that a bunch of the Cottage Hill players will actually sit down there and pray for the injured.
Wow.
I found that out just a couple days ago, actually.
That's a really nice thing for the Warriors to do.
It really is. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know why I didn't think of that. I figured they would be trying to go over future plays, but they really take time during this timeout to really pray for the person and make sure that he's doing all right.
And it looks like he might be getting up sometime soon, hopefully.
I'm not sure.
All of his teammates stopped kneeling except for one, so I don't know. And there we go, he's getting up
they're pulling
now.
him back up onto his feet now.
Yeah, it's something wrong with his leg, it looks like.
Oh yeah, for sure, having to be helped off the field, going very slowly. We'll try to give more updates on his condition in the future, but able to like really walk on his own, but having a little bit of trouble coming off, but for the most part is able to walk on his own. I'm sure he's fine. It's obviously nothing broken.
Well,
so
we think so. We hope so.
Well, if his leg was broken, he would not be able to walk on it.
Yeah.
So we can go ahead and rest assured that his leg is not broken, but definitely something in his leg is going to hinder his ability to play tonight.
Yes. And that was a great snap right there.
Was it? Oh, and actually that was a great catch by the Tigers offense.
It really was. See, snaps can make a huge difference in the game. I had never noticed this until now.
It really can.
It was it kind of seemed pretty high though. It did like hit his face, but I guess that was pretty good for a change.
Getting higher. It's better than what they've been doing earlier.
It's much better.
I just noticed that receiver out there managed to deflect the cover of the Warriors and was able to actually kind of like do a half dive, you could call it, for the ball. It was a pretty good play, I'm not going to lie. There he is with the snap going kind of high again, unable to catch that ball.
And that was 4th down. It is now Cottage Hill's ball. They really put up a good fight, though.
That's
they really
right.
did.
It was 4th down. It's Cottage Hill's ball right here, going to be marked down at the 20. No, it's not. God, it's so hard to see these lines. I'm going to say the 25-yard line.
It looks like the 30-yard line, actually.
Yes.
31.
Yes. The 30-yard line is going to be marked right down. Marked down like a sail. Anyway, going on down the field. Oh, wow, he's trying to find...
Just running right up through it.
He did find a hole right there, and he managed to get down the field. Is anyone going to stop him? Yes, they end up stopping him.
So far, the start of every quarter, we've done something
It is always
outrageous.
something insane with the Warriors. The Warriors are on a roll.
They really are. I was
mean-
about to say, they haven't been doing this well this round, which they haven't. But I think it's more that the other team is putting in more of an effort. I think the Warriors are doing just as good as they have been.
For sure. Cottage Hill doing absolutely fantastic. And getting right down here to the 10-yard line. First and goal. And, you know, as it appears, or based on Cottage Hill's past performance in this game, I'm going to assume they're going to make it. And sure enough, there it is. Touchdown.
Number 6 again. Number 6 ran all the way down there. He just got a touchdown too. Do you know who number 6 is? I don't know who that is. I don't know any of the people's names.
Either. I think that is number 6.
It is number 6. I don't know any of the people's names. But
either way, that's another touchdown for Cottage Hill, making the score right now 52-0. Cottage Hill's most scored game this season at 54 points. If they can score 2 more points with, you know, a whole nother quarter to go.
Shout out to mysterious number 6.
Oh no!
This time it was actually blocked by the Tigers, if you could catch it.
Yeah, the ball was deflected by one of the Tigers, hitting the side of the field goal and then bouncing to the other side and bouncing out. Kind of like you would see in a soccer game, the ball hitting the side of the goal. It was almost in there, but just not good enough to make it all the way through.
Oh, so close.
So that score still remains 52-0.
It does, doesn't it? And that is the end of the third quarter.
Whoa.
That went by really fast. That doesn't seem right.
I noticed something at the beginning of this quarter, something that I thought was unusual, something that I didn't really know. But the third quarter began with 8 minutes, whereas the first and second quarter began with 12 minutes on the clock. I thought that was kind of strange that it started at 8, and the fourth quarter is again starting at 8 minutes. I didn't realize that that was the thing.
Nor did I. I mean, I haven't watched as much football since I've been commentating, so I wouldn't know as much. But wow, that went by really fast.
It really did. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Cottage Hill's still doing fantastic in this game.
Leaving me even more baffled on how the world record is 256 points in the game.
That was in 1926, though. I don't think that counts. There had to have been some sort of rules and regulations that weren't in place then to allow that to happen. I'm gonna stick with the one that you had said previously at 99 points. I can believe that.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But
anyway, that's not going to be happening tonight.
It will not be happening tonight unless miraculously the Warriors miraculously
Do you even speak English?
No.
All right. Anyway.
And now
the ball's been snapped. He's looking so far down the field to try to throw it to somebody.
And he cannot make it. It looks like the snaps are being a little bit better, but they're going really high.
The play. What's going on here?
Number 10, Lovelace on the Tigers.
Yeah, that was foul on the Tigers. I'm not sure exactly what the foul is. I think it may have been holding with a 5-yard penalty. No.
It was on the Tigers. It was
it was on.
Foul. It was a foul on number 10. It is a gain of what looks like 10 yards.
No, that was a gain of...
Yeah, 10 yards.
Was it? Man, that's crazy.
That was a gain of 10 yards.
All right, so that was a foul on Cottage Hill with a gain of 10 yards, making it first down.
And he's going to throw it down, and it was, again, not...
The ball was intended for number 11 right there, but was unable to make that play. Incomplete. Number 11 kind of had a face of come on, man, just throw me the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean.
I mean, I feel kind of bad for him coming out here and not even scoring a point. I was hoping, or not really hoping, but I was almost certain that they would score at least 3 points, you know, maybe get a nice field goal in. Just unable to, though. Where'd the ball? I can't even. Oh, there it is. Right
Oh,
down.
it's
the
right
middle
down
of
the middle.
Oh man, brought down kind of strangely there. I don't even know if you noticed that, but
I did. He kind of like just
I mean that was
flopped
like a,
over.
That was like a stone falling on the ground.
Like, kind of.
Like ka-chow.
Like, pew!
Bazinga.
Kerchoo.
Anyway, still great plays by the offense. Sorry, by both offense and defense. You know, the offense managing to get some yards there, and the defense destroying them. Third down and about 3 or 4 yards to go, rather.
Yes,
And
and he's
he
just
did
gonna
make the
run
first
right
down.
through the
And he's gonna
middle
keep
and
going.
got through everybody, and he's gonna get.
He is brought down at about the 5-yard line. This is the closest that they have been to the end zone the entire game. Literally seconds ago, I spoke about them making at least 3 points, you know, getting a field goal or maybe getting a touchdown, maybe 1 touchdown in the game. Did not expect it to happen 30 seconds later, being that far down the field. But they did manage to make a nice run on that play right there.
Will the Warriors be able to hold them back?
In the past they have, but the way the Cottage Hill defense is working right now, I have no doubt that they are able to hold them back. But it's a matter of will their defensive plays be able to counter the offense? And as it appears right now, it will. Cottage Hill working hard to get him down.
And they did. That was a bad snap. So it looked like.
It's second down, but I think the whistle was blown before he was actually made contact with the ground. So I don't think it was a gain or a loss. I'm pretty sure the ball just stays where it was.
Yes, that's what it looked like. Oh, it looked like it's actually a gain of.
Maybe it was a gain of a few yards, or not a few yards, maybe a few inches.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, not very many. And like I said in the past, the Tigers have been known to actually go for it on 4th down. Being this close, I can definitely see why they would do that.
But at the same time, they might not, because they want to score at least something, and if they don't, then. And that was incomplete.
The ball was intended for number 11 right there. However, he was covered very, very well.
Number 11's been being covered very well this whole game.
Yeah, by number 21, 17, and 48. All three of them covered number 11 very, very intensely on that play, and rightfully so. They kept them from scoring that touchdown. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Anyway, besides that,
it looks like
crazy. Whatever just happened. The Tigers did manage to score a touchdown just then.
Well, actually, it looks like they changed it to 4th down, so they might not have.
Oh, did they?
And
I saw the referee hold his hands up as though it were a touchdown.
I did, but it looks like it's not. I could have sworn that was a touchdown, but I guess
really
it's
thought
not.
it was too. I was kind of paying attention to that cheer that was going on down by the field. There was famous Cottage Hill cheers. Give me a B. Give me another B. Give me another B, and just keep going until they says, "What does that spell?"
I haven't been here long, so I've never heard that cheer.
Yeah, there's one more shot to make it. Is he gonna do it?
And he's not.
Oh no, that ball was incomplete.
And it is now Cottage Hill's ball.
They were so close.
They were
Oh wait,
so
no,
close.
I'm wrong. I am wrong. It was a touchdown. It was deemed a touchdown, but they went
and they were going there for the 2-point conversion.
They were going for that 2-point conversion. So it is 52-6. Cottage Hill unable to get that shutout that they were hoping for. But nonetheless, still an insane lead with 52 seconds left in the game.
It looks like we won't be getting those extra points in our math test.
Unfortunately, we will not be getting the extra points, considering I said the score would be 42 to 7. Yeah. I said 7.
I said 7 as well, but it's actually going to be 6. Oh, actually, no, it can't be 7 now, but it could be 9 or it could be 13.
Nonetheless, we're not getting.
We're not getting points.
We're not getting those points. That's the least of my worries right now. I'm just excited that Cottage Hill has clutched this W.
Well, I don't know about you, but I was actually looking forward to those points.
Well, We don't need them, right? We got solid 100s on those quizzes, right?
I hope so. I think
All right, they're just gonna let the clock run out. But ladies and gentlemen, the final score of this game, as you can see, and 52 to 6.
That was very synchronized, Brett.
That was like we planned that out.
We did, didn't we?
No, we did not. 52
You
to
were
6.
supposed to go along with it.
Yep. Gotta chill right now. And the Tigers lining up on the field, saying goodbye. Hey, good game, brother. Good game, brother. Yeah, good game, brother.
Good game, good game.
I remember doing that in T-ball all the time. Good game, good game, good game, good game.
I remember that too. I was great at T-ball.
Just going down the line. Good game, good game, good game, good game, good game, good game.
I don't know about you, but I was the best at T-ball. I'd hit that ball so hard.
Dude, I'd hit it right to the third base every time.
I know. I just run. I remember I think I was like 5 or 4 years old. I was pretty young, but I'd hit that ball and I'd run and it'd be great. I'd do it every time.
Why are we talking about baseball? This is football. Anyway.
I never played football.
Gotta chill. Fantastic game tonight. Gotta chill. 52. The Tigers 6. Managed to score with literally 1 minute left in the game. It was almost a shutout. However, Gotta chill could not hold them back from that nice run they had to the 5-yard line. They tried their best. However, were unable to. The coaches right now meeting in the middle. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Cottage Hill Warriors versus the Choctaw County Tigers. This is the 2018 Cottage Hill homecoming game. We thank you so much for tuning in.